We know that the Ford F-Series is the best-selling vehicle in the US, dominating the chart for over 40 years. Given the map of the United States of America with all 50 states, what is the most popular vehicle in each state? I warn you that you will be surprised by some of the results. Let's get started. According to data provided by Edmunds, the state of Alabama and Arizona recorded the most sales for the Chevrolet Silverado. Alaska preferred the Ram, and Arkansas the GMC Sierra. In California, we find the best-selling new vehicle, the Tesla Model Y. While in Colorado, the grandiose Ford F-Series, and in Connecticut, the Japanese Toyota RAV4, also present in the state of DC. The residents of Delaware preferred to buy a Chevrolet Silverado, while the residents of Florida chose the Toyota Corolla the most. The state of Georgia is a fan of the Ford F-Series, and the residents of the island of Hawaii bought the Toyota Tacoma the most. In the state of Idaho, the best-selling vehicle was the Ford F-Series, and in Illinois, the top is occupied by the Toyota RAV4 and the Chevrolet Silverado in Indiana and Iowa. The state of Kansas recorded the most sales for the Ford F-Series, Kentucky for the Chevrolet Silverado, and Louisiana and Maine also for the Ford F-Series. In the state of Maryland and Massachusetts, the Toyota RAV4 was the best seller, and because the Ford F-Series is so popular, it was also the best seller in Michigan, Mississippi, and Montana. In Minnesota and Missouri, but also in Nebraska, the top is occupied by the Chevrolet Silverado. It seems that the Ram was the favorite of the residents of Nevada, and the Japanese Toyota RAV4 was the most sold in the states of New Hampshire, New York, North Carolina, Oregon, Pennsylvania, and also in Rhode Island. Another Japanese car, the Honda CR-V, occupied the top of the best-selling vehicle in the state of New Jersey, while the Chevrolet Silverado was the best-selling in New Mexico, North Dakota, Oklahoma, and South Carolina. Further, we meet again the famous Ford F-Series in the state of South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, and Vermont. The states of Virginia and Washington recorded the most sales for Toyota RAV4. The Chevrolet Silverado in the West Virginia and Wisconsin. And the Ram was the best seller in the least populated state of Wyoming. Thus, obviously Americans still love big cars, Silverado, Ford F-Series, and the Toyota RAV4 occupying the first place in this ranking. Only one state is an exception to this rule, Florida, where a sedan, specifically the Toyota Camry, is the best-selling vehicle. But the biggest surprise on this map is California, which is the first and only state where an electric vehicle, specifically the Tesla Model Y, is the best-selling vehicle. California is a pioneer in the adoption of electric vehicles and not coincidentally also has the largest number of Tesla charging stations in the country with 391 stations currently. However, from year to year, there may be changes in the preference of the inhabitants, so that other states could follow the example of California and soon have an EV vehicle as a sales leader. The future will be interesting. Tell us in the comments if you expected the top-selling new cars to look like this and how you see it in the future.